Hey, what's up, bows and sunbows? Welcome to So Special once again for MIT, a moment in time forecast. I hope you're doing well. Hope 2023 is being good to you. Did I say 2024 in the last bid? I do not want to be in 2023. I'm trying to get to something. I think you're trying to get to something. You're trying to get there real fast, aren't you? You're trying to get there. Maybe you're hurting, maybe you've been waiting a long time. I don't know, maybe you're bored, but you're trying to get there. But it's still a process. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's go ahead and get started with an oracle card. And in the meantime, if you have not already, go ahead and support the station. It's free. That's what Nino Brown said. It's free. Doesn't cost anything to hit the like button. But I also want to thank you for your last views. Okay. Thank you for your last views. I think some bows and bows are coming back. And because of that, we're going to do about 4 stacks. 4 decks of tarot cards and oracles. Spirit vibe oracles are considered one. Okay, 1 stack. So that kind of gives you a little extra as well. But again, remember to support the station. Thumbs it up. All right. Subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to click the notification bell and be sure that your device is set for receiving notifications from YouTube. Okay, that's very important. So bows and sunbows, what are we up to in this moment in time? What's up with ya? What's up? It's a beautiful day here in the South in Tennessee. We have 53. Ooh, this is all about fidelity. Okay, we're dealing with number 53. We're dealing with the goose. We're dealing with fidelity and the many changes that you go through as a single woman. Particularly, it describes the feminine, because goose or geese, they mate for life. Okay, I don't think even if the one passes, I don't think they take another mate. It's like they mate for life. And you see the feminine, she goes through life alone, has her hardships, been taken for granted, but at some point, there is a marriage, okay? And at some point, at the end, they reach their peak, okay? So you're trying to get somewhere, but don't try to get too fast, because you don't want to reach your peak too soon, because you know what they say. When you reach your peak, there's nowhere else to go but down, okay? So let's see what's up. Who's in charge of this energy, these events that's taking place? I feel like it's like whatever it is that you're involved in, it's like step by step. It's a step by step thing. It's like a marriage. It's like a courtship. Okay, whatever it is, whether it's an idea that you are nurturing into a business or art or something, you take it into the world, a philosophy, whatever it is, a career, whatever it is, it's a step-by-step thing. Okay, it takes time. And whatever it is, it ends up in a marriage. Okay, so we have Uranus, Mercury, and Pluto in effect. Okay, 17 may be of significance to you. 17 is the angel number. 17 is the astrological guidance number. Okay, we have Uranus, Mercury, and strong power here. Uranus, Mercury, and Pluto. But what I love about it is that Uranus is in cup energy. Okay, there's a rest coming to you, a break coming to you, a much needed one, a turn for the better. Okay, something that you're going to be heartfelt, or it's going to feel good to you. It's going to be good for you. Okay, but it's coming by surprise. Okay, whatever it is, this break, this turnaround, this rebuilding. It could be a relationship. Okay, maybe you're rebuilding an idea or business. This turnaround. And you know what? This break that I'm talking about, that's coming through Uranus, the surprise may be independence. Okay? You still have to partake in the world, but not in the traditional sense. So maybe, like I said, this is giving you some independence. The center of this energy is Mercury, which is a great communicator. I know that is Well, for some it's some not, okay? But you nonetheless you like to communicate, and communication is at the center of everything, and you know how to communicate your plan, your idea, your money. But this is the start of something new, okay? This is the beginning. For others of you, you are restarting. You're going, I feel like some of you have been in like a Mercury retrograde, going back, having to redo things over and over and over again, having to repair things, okay? But now you can move forward and utilize, put in place, okay? Begin utilizing and putting in place those things that probably was taking a long time to move forward, because you know courtship can take a long time. You know, when you think about courtship, you think about how women, I'm really not sure about the women of today, but I can remember the women of the past. They'd be like, Shh, we've been dating, courting for 10, 15 years. I told them, we gonna get married. Baby, you ain't having no more stuff over here. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Okay? And there's something in the outcome that's a change. Did I tell you that? There is a change here. One I think that you would like, one that's good for you. It may be awkward, a little different. This is like with Uranus and Pluto here, this is just like creeping up on you. You may be in it and just one day realize I'm in it, not realizing that you was in it. Have you ever had that experience? Like maybe you ask God for something. Let's just say you always wanted a particular type of car, and then just one day, you know, you had to, circumstances happen, and you had to go get a car, right? You needed it. You know, you got to get back and forth to work, and maybe 2 weeks pass, and you in your thoughts, or you listening to a song, and it hits you one day. Wow, I am literally driving the car I asked the universe for, that I asked God for. It's like that energy. It's all about change and new plans, new money. See, new money here. Okay, this is definitely a new beginning. However, did I say this awkward, this different change, and this is it may come a little. I don't want to use the word. It could be bitter. You know, but it's a little awkward. It's a little different. You may feel like you don't fit it. You may feel like it's before you're ready. You may feel like it's before you're ready. This could even be marriage, some of you. Let's see what you're asking. Okay, if you want me to, source. Let's get to the bubble, okay, the LOMs, okay? We're not doing fishes, we're doing questions. This is what's going on in your head, what you should be thinking about, or are thinking about, or will be thinking about when it comes to fidelity. This is growth and development, okay? And if you want something to grow, you definitely have to be true to it, right? You definitely have to tend to it. You have to be faithful. You have to be loyal. Whenever you're ready, source. What should sun bows and bows be thinking about right now? She told me to give you two. There's one. Here's the other. Xerox and fishing. So when I think of Xerox, I think of printing things, copying things. This could be flyers, business cards, whatever it is that you're printing off for in terms of your art, you know, fishing. Then this could be fishing around. It could literally be like fishing. This, like I said, these are the things that you're thinking about. It's the bubbles in your head. Okay, the bubbles in your head. What you should be thinking about, what you will be thinking about, what you are thinking about. Okay, maybe you want to learn how to fish. You know, maybe you just want to be on the waters, you know, where fish is, you know, to see the sunset off the river or something. But this Xerox, you're thinking about where you can go, or maybe getting in the business of copying and printing and stuff. You know, that's good money, copying and printing and so forth. Let's get you a question. All right. Sun, moon, rising on the cups. What is the question for bows and sun bows for this moment in time, dear source? What is the question? Okay. What may be on their mind? What makes them say, What is something that you're alluding to? Okay. What's going on in the conscious? Things you are not allowed to do. Taurus. I don't know if this could be as an employee, as a business person, you know what I'm saying, as a small business, as an entrepreneur. Let me stop throwing that word around because we just use the word entrepreneur, you know, like it's that easy, but it's not. Entrepreneurship really deals with investing in other businesses to make money. You may still have your own businesses and corporations, but entrepreneurs really invest in other companies and make money off of those investments. That's what an entrepreneur really is. Things you are not allowed to do. That's the question. That's what you're thinking about, what you're not allowed to do. Maybe it's a marriage. Maybe you're just like, well, if I get married, then I can't do this and I can't do that. And I can't, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you building a business, this is things you can't do. You can't shop. You can't. It's just things you can't do while you building that business. You know. Maybe it's got something to do with things you're not allowed to do. When you thinking about, because this is thinking, Xeroxing and fiction. And I'm looking at this fishing, like PH, like when you fishing around on the internet. And I don't know, she said take pictures, when I saw this Xerox, I saw take pictures. So I don't know where that's coming from. I'm just giving it to you as it's related to me. Let's go ahead and pull these cards and see what's going on for moment in time for our bows and sun bows. How you doing? All right. What's going on with bows and sun bows in this moment in time, source? Because this is pretty damn good. It's like all over. It's like you got a good thing here, but it's something that comes with it. And I feel like it's like the sacrifice. Because it's something you're not allowed to do. And if I know bows and sun bows as well as I do, even though they like order, if this is an attitude, but it's like, I want what I want. And if I can't do that, it's a problem. You know, it's something uneasy about it, though. Whatever this is. So I'm going to keep this as the fallout card because I don't know if this is for me or for you. So let's start all over, source. Let's get it going for bows and sun bows. What's up? Bows and sun bows for this moment in time because I got to get to work. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. We have Strength card here. We have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups twice. That's 20. All right, what's the underlining? The Hangman. Let's see. Conflict or challenge. All these damn swords. I don't know. Y'all may have Sagittarius in your chart. I'm not sure. You may be connected to one. Okay. Because I see this here. This Ten of Cups. It's like, It's like one is not better than the other. Like the one that you left, it's like going from a single to a double. It's like you're looking for property as well. I'm hearing something about ovens. Something about ovens. Something about a starfish. So you may be living off the river or looking at some property off a river or a harbor. I'm seeing single family homes here. Okay, so we do have marriage here, some type of commitment here. Something that you've been praying for, you've been sacrificing for, you've been holding back. You've been waiting on answers. You're waiting on answers. You've been hanging in there. Whatever this is, you've been hanging in there. This fishing may be where it is just to find a property. Where I guess this could be a clue. There are fish there. People go fishing. This Xerox may be copies, okay? Copies of your information so they can, do what they do, run your background check, find out how much money you're making. That's that conversation here in Mercury, okay? We be dealing with that, with your income, with your finances. This could be a first-time buyer here, first-time buyer. I see some of you want this this property, and I don't know if this is what stirred you, was this community where they have these nice driveways where they circle up to the home. Yeah, some of y'all got Sagittarius in you. You got Sagittarius in you. You need to check that out, okay? So for some of you, this is condos and duplexes, and even a townhouse. But whatever it is, it's not apartments, it's property. And you're with somebody, though. You're looking at it with somebody. Now, this could be the mate. Somebody you are tightly connected to. Because I'm looking at something that's a more peaceful area. It's probably some place that you frequent a lot. You feel like, well, that's where I need to be. Maybe it's closer to your work area. I don't know. But you've been praying about this, a peaceful environment, because I see that could be some gripes and some anger somewhere. Like they want to bite your head off or something. They want to eat you alive or something. This person is very temperamental, very temperamental. Something about shine. Maybe they don't like your shine. Because you do look very classy and sexy and cool. Crazy, sexy, cool. And this boy right here, baby, play with it. Okay? Corey energy, crazy, sexy, cool. That's really what it is. Crazy, sexy, cool. And you ain't studying it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't studying, very prayed up. And you're definitely praying about this single family home. Or maybe your problems is coming out of this single family home, but it's really this is really a nice ass crib. I can see you saying, Lord, this is something that I want. That's right up my alley. You know what I'm saying? That's right up my alley, Lord. What do I need to do? What I need to do, I need to get crazy away from this crazy monster. Whoever this is thinking they control this shit. Think they the police. The hell? But you know, it's got you have a conflict here, a contention, or the challenge. It's about something that they see, like reading a person. For some of you, it's your third eye. You know, it's a contention because you see things. You see things. Very intuitive. You see things. And I'm also getting see things. SEA. See things like this fishing. I don't know why, but it's there because you know what? You see people's hearts. I'm also getting you see a betrayal. For others of you, it's like the contention, the challenge is trying to get somebody to see your heart or their heart, or it's almost like forgiveness here. Because I really kind of see somebody in tears. Something about seeing through a person, getting through to you. For some of you, this is a telepathic partner. This is telepathic. But I don't know, but it's like it's all right. Why won't they just speak to you? Why is it in the spiritual? Are y'all like disconnected, far away from each other or something? I'm not understanding. And I'm also seeing chocolate raindrops. I don't know if that means anything. You know, but you know, maybe like when you cry, you got your makeup on. They be having them streams. I'm not laughing because I'm a female. I sell makeup, so I know. You know, that's why y'all need to check me out. Get the good makeup. Get that good cologne, fellas. I got some stuff for you. Okay. If you're in my area, I pay personal visits if you need me. So holla at a sister. I got good stuff for reasonable prices. Something about a roll. I don't know if it's a roll, like a roll, like you roll something up, like a piece of paper, like a roll, like a scroll, like a roll. But somebody's trying to get you to see something. It was regarding their heart, regarding them, because the mental is affected, right? They both the same thing. The mind and the heart is the same thing spiritually. But it's a conflict. Okay, and I feel like you're praying about that. You're praying about that. Or they're praying for you that you get to see through their heart. You know, they can come across. But the thing about the Five of Swords is that it could be a little tricky sometimes, because it's like people want to win in the Five of Swords. You know, they want to get across to you whether they mean well or not. The idea is to slay your thoughts, to get you to see where they're coming from. That's a contention when it comes to this family or this property or this, maybe somebody you know that lives in here, maybe this future husband, future wife. Because this is almost like from a higher grade to a lower grade. You see here, like a higher grade to a lower grade. Maybe this just is representing like something less expensive here. Okay, tightening your budget because you're talking about your money here, and it could be because you're buying a home. You got to be tightening that wallet. Because we have this Knight of Swords here. Dealing with quick, fast, speedy transactions, okay? Quick cash, speedy transactions. Based on this environment, based on this, this is definitely an environment, not a facility. Unless this is representing you being close to home. But I know underlying all of this, you waiting on answers. Okay, you waiting on answers. So why are you waiting on answers? Because you've talked to somebody here, which is the blessing. You remember I said that it's what you're saying, how you coming across, how you see through people. Because somebody recognized something about somebody. I don't know if it's you to them or them to you. It's got a lot to do with your heart, though, and how you think. It's the blessing here. It's the supportive energy here. Or it's this person. This could be representing documents. You're thinking before you sign. This is also representing the truth. The truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. It could be about transactions and so forth, about your references, where you live, where you work. But you're going to find something by surprise. Something comes by surprise. And I really feel like this is property. Why is this so important to get across to this person? I don't know why. Maybe you have to convince a partner. Some of you. But you win more. You win more with sweet words than with vinegar, right? Okay, so I'm also getting how to use your head, how to use your brains. You know, there are certain kinds of jobs too where they're more mental. How to think right about the situation, or some situation here. Things you are not allowed to do. There's truth here. Something, you know, sometimes it's about accepting the truth. You know, I don't know if there's an alternative here or not. I don't know. You know, thinking honestly. This is really being honest with yourself, you know, being really honest with yourself. About crazy, sexy, cool, about this area, living off this water, this harbor, this river, this lake, someplace you frequent. Knowing, and some of you, this honesty could just be like just being honest with yourself. You know what you can and cannot afford. You know already whether or not this is for you. Somebody else, you know something is for you, but how are you going to get that across to somebody else? How are you going to let them know? Because this could be for like a bid, some of you. You know, like I said, I don't know if this was your reading or the previous one in Sagittarius, but you know, when people are selling their homes, if this is looking for homes, you know, sometimes people have been in their homes, they took care of their homes, and it's really not as much about the money as much as it is about the energy that's coming into that home. Because it's kind of like the child that they're giving up. And so now you're about to adopt their child and it's going to become your own, but they want to be sure that that home, they baby, is in the best hands, that they will love it just as much as they did. Okay? And I see some borders here, you know, some borders here in the outcome. This could be an indication that you'll get it. Hopefully this is not a stalker neighbor, you know, but they coming to watch and see, you know, at the fence, you know, you know, to see who you are, to come and meet you. There could be an indication here. A young male, short hair. I don't know if you in Compton or not, but he looked like he come out of Compton. You know, shout out to Compton, you know what I'm saying? Damn. You're talking about this environment, you know what I'm saying? This is like coming from two totally different sides of town. You know what I'm saying? It's like coming from two totally different sides of town. Uptown, downtown. I don't know. Shoot, this is like coming from 86th Street down to 25th Street. Okay. Whatever this is, but whatever it is, you finding something by surprise, something you can't afford. It will happen fast. This will happen fast. This will happen fast. Whomever I'm talking to, this is going to happen fast. You get to go, you know, some of you who don't have your own office at home, you have to go to like your office supply stores and get your information copied here. But for some of you, you moving somewhere where there's riverbanks, a harbor, you know, off the water where people go fish. Maybe that's something you've been thinking about doing, fishing. You think about fishing around for these properties. But I'm also hearing something about a visit. I don't know where that's coming from. There's a visit somewhere in this moment in time. It must be important because it's coming out. I don't know where to place it. Something about a visit. Being honest with yourself, okay? What you can and can't afford, you know, the numbers, okay? What you can and can't handle, what you will and will not do, you know, or just, you know, just like with a companion, a partner, somebody you're going into marriage with. To me, it's almost just like, you know, when I see people buying homes, you're not going to get the whole package. There's just some things you're going to have to settle for in order to have what you want. Okay? Okay. So, old Michael Jackson popped out. Michael Jackson, underlining that is some Drake's lyrics, God's plan. I'm sure that's what it is. Why do I say God's plan? I just do. That's what I'm feeling. Because it is 53. Dealing with steps. The Most High deal with steps. Okay? With turning things around. Things you are not allowed to do. Especially, this may be about property as well. You know, the boundaries. You know, people be really big about that when they come to them houses and stuff, them property lines. But what does Michael Jackson have to do? I'm sure you're not moving into Neverland. You know, I don't know. It's not Neverland, is it? Okay. I don't know why this is coming up about Michael Jackson's marriage to Lisa Presley. I don't know what's something about that marriage that's in this energy here, in this moment in time. Maybe it's different, weird, strange. It seemed like it could have fit if somebody was another way, or and these elements could be relayed to the property as well, okay? This could also relate to the era of Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was really big in the 80s. Okay, so maybe something about the 80s that's significant when it comes to this conclusion, this summary here for this moment in time reading. Let's get you a word to the wise. A word to the wise. Matter of fact, before I do that, let me find out something. What is the reason for this Ten of Cups and the Strength card? Ten of Cups and the Strength card, please, Source, for some bows and balls. There's something here about cotton. I don't know if it's cotton sheets or if it's in relations to an ancestor or the southern states. Something in relations to cotton. Cotton t-shirts, I don't know. This definitely deal with property, home, property. The reason for the Ten of Cups and the Strength card. Some of you, it's got something to do with your vehicle. You maybe be making money out of your car. It's got something to do with it. Security, got something to do with it. Pets have something to do with it. A place where you can work from home. And it's nice too. It's a very nice place. Nice place you're praying for. And for some of you, you may be invited into this place. I don't know, maybe it's got something to do with this mate. The Marian Maiden. It's also called the Marian Maiden. Something about being faithful here is really big. Things you're not allowed to do. So that to me deals with things you could be faithful to, that you could be trusted in, that you could be loyal with. Rainbows after storms. Never let a good crisis go to waste. And that is the wonderful John Hope Bryant of the Love Leadership. Okay? Rainbows after storms. Never let a good crisis go to waste. So maybe you're in a crisis with this, where you live or where you work. You got to get going. With your family, you need a new family. You need a new working family. You need a new property to live in so you can be your best self. I'm hearing this is it for Michael. This is it. And that may be him speaking to you. This is it. This is it. This is it. I don't know what that means to you, but you will know when the time comes. Don't try to make shit fit. Allow the prophecies to come at their own pace when they're going to come. You will know. Oftentimes we have prophecies and there are things, events that come along that appear to be it, and it's not it. Believe me, if you are in tune with this science, you will know when something is fulfilled. You will not have to guess again. Cool means being able to hang with yourself. All you have to ask yourself is there anybody I'm afraid of? Is there anybody who, if I walk into a room and saw, I get nervous? If not, then you're cool. And that's the beloved artist, Prince. That's your underlying energy. I really believe this got a lot to do with being comfortable, whether it's with yourself or within a family. You know, you got questions. You got questions, okay? Because if I know you as well as I think I know you, Taurus, you want to be true to anything that you commit yourself to. And that is real about you. And I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for tuning into So Special once again for another one moment in time, a special forecast or report. I can't wait to bring you another one. Remember to support the station. Thumbs it up. Okay. Go ahead and join. Again, if you feel that this platform has been a blessing to you, and you would like to sow a love donation, check the description box. The information is below. Thank you in advance, and until the